The Weekend in Jacksonville is presented by Stonecore on Phillips Highway, your one-stop choice to beautify your home. With pavers, stonework, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, pergolas, and more. Stonecore, we do outdoors better.
Hello, Hicken here with a little look at all things Jacksonville coming up this weekend, brought to you by Stonecore. Let's start with the Jaguars. And the theme this week in our discussion is maturity. I need a mature Jaguars, a mature Jaguars team, all right? If you blow the game to Indy, all that you built up the last 2 weeks in London is lost. You cannot lose this game, right? You can't. Again, in the list of must-wins, it's up there. You can't lose a home divisional game when you've already lost one. You can't lose your third game at home when you haven't won one at the bank. It's so important for the Jaguars, and I think they're going to handle it. I think they are ready to make their move and establish themselves as the top team in the AFC South. Trevor played great last week. All right, you hear me? Trevor played great, and I expect that to now continue against Gardner Minshew, an old friend coming back home. And the Jags will find a way to beat the Indianapolis Colts at home at the bank. The Colts have not won here since, I think, 2014. And that includes one stop in London, by the way. But the Colts can't beat the Jags in Jacksonville. Even when the Jags are bad, they find a way to beat the Colts. It's an odd streak, but it's one that I expect to continue. Maturity is another theme when it comes to the Florida Gators. I don't know if they're mature. In fact, I don't think they're mature enough to go up to Columbia. I've got the Gators season broken up into three parts the rest of the way. There's the Columbia two-step. And the Gators need to find one win in each of these three parts. The Columbia two-step is Columbia, South Carolina, Columbia, Missouri. You got to win one of those. South Carolina's your better chance. I just don't know if they're ready for it, man. I just don't know. Then there's the three rival games left, right? Georgia, at LSU, Florida State at home. Got to find a way to win one of those. Awful tough. Got to find a way. Probably the best chance, FSU. They play different in the Swamp. And I'm not saying they're going to win, but might be their best chance. And then there's the Arkansas game. Absolutely must have that. If you could win one from each of those three sections, you'd have 7 wins. You win your bowl game, you got 8, and you got momentum heading into the offseason. That's where Billy Napier needs it to be. Tomorrow is a great opportunity, man. They've got to push through and take that step. I just don't think they're going to. I'm sorry. Florida State will keep rolling. They're heavy, big double-digit favorites against Syracuse, who's not as good as their 4-2 record. Florida State will win their game at home. It'll be easy. High school football, go out and enjoy. Find a high school game. I always like to say support your high school teams. If you want to go see a certain kid, look them up. There's a lot of good Division I prospects. If you want to go see your local team, go follow them. But it's a great football Friday, man. We love them, enjoy them. We don't have a ton of them every year. And we'll talk to you next time on Jacksonville's Weekend in Sports.